YouTube, what a YouTube down on News TV. I'm Dre. What in the bloody hell is going on in the UK? Got an article in the Daily Mirror, or the Mirror. The title of the article is Police Called After Decorator Seen Working Naked Up Ladder at Woman's House. That's how it said it. I said it correctly, right? I know it's early, but let's reread that. Police called after decorator seen working naked up ladder at woman's house. Yeah, I said that right. I guess the crazy stories aren't limited to the U.S., huh? Let's continue with the article. A cheeky decorator caused quite a stir when he was caught in the buff painting his friend's house exterior with nothing on but his boots. Caught in the buff. I guess that's UK slang. Naturalist Stuart Gilmore, 45, was perched 26 feet up on a ladder at Maria Goody's home when a police officer arrived to investigate. Neighbors had been pre-warned by Maria with a note that pleaded for kindness towards Stewart's unconventional techniques. As the approach of the electric vehicle interrupted his works, Stewart glanced back and realized the authorities had been alerted. After shuffling on the ladder, Stewart explained he was a naturist who had Maria's permission to be nude before. He says the cop wished him well and drove off, Stewart said. One female officer came out. It was an electric car, so it sounded a bit strange. I looked around and saw that it was a police car. She pulled in, and I thought, well, I'm going to stay on the ladder, so she has to get out of the car and look up at me. I'll come down the ladder and meet her at the bottom. She got out of the car giggling to herself, and she said, "Do you have any idea why I'm here?" I said, "Well, I got an idea," and we're giggling. I said, "I'm just painting. I'm a naturist." And gave her the spiel of it's not illegal to be naked in public, and I got permission of the owner. Oh, I didn't know that. You can walk around naked in the UK. There's a photo of the man's behind. She just went, no problem at all. I hope you have a happy day painting. And off she went. And that was it. Now I've got the most famous builder bum in Northwest. The attitude Stewart embarked on the hefty 3-day mission to spruce up Maria's home in Middleton, Greater Manchester. On June 13th, with the sun beaming down, he cheekily inquired if the 57-year-old transport coordinator would mind him stripping down to his skin for the paint job, reports the Manchester Evening News. Maria gave a thumbs up and Stewart set about transforming the terracotta tiles into a chick brown shade, complementing the window frames to keep things decent at 2:30 p.m. sharp each day. He slipped back into the back suit bottoms and tee to avoid startling any school kids or parents from the nearby school. Little did Stewart know, Maria had sneakily informed the neighbors of the scanty-clad antics by slipping notes through their doors. Stewart found himself having perfectly ordinary conversations with locals who seemed unfazed by his natural approach to DIY. I enjoy being outdoors and I like to help people out when I can, he said. It was quite warm, so I phoned her and asked for her permission to strip off, because obviously I don't want to upset anybody. And she said, yeah, no problem. Stewart was blissfully unaware of the letterbox alerts Maria had distributed, who explained why neighbors chatted to him as if everything was normal. He suspects a gobsmacked tradesman who glimpsed his bare behind might have been the one to call the cops, leading to an unexpected visit on June 14th. To save the officer from any embarrassment, Stewart descended the ladder to find a policewoman waiting at the bottom. He explained that being naked in public is illegal and he had Maria's permission. Well, that's basically the gist of it. A naked man painting. I didn't know it was illegal to be naked in the UK. It's pretty funny. But now let's reverse that to the US. Being naked by a nearby school, I'm pretty sure that would cause him to be put on one of those lists. Indecent exposure and possibly, what's the word? A registered sex offender, possibly? Or is that only if you actually assault somebody? But he was close to a school. I'm thinking in terms of being in the U.S. Would he have to be placed on a list? Being naked close by to a school? I don't know. I might have to look into that. Not saying I'll do it or anything, but Down Home News TV, I am Dre. Y'all have a good weekend.